Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. I have got y'all pulled up. Where have y'all been all week? Yeah. Hello, y'all. What's up? It's Friday. What's up? Hello. I am good. I'm good. I know I've been MIA this week. You know, sometimes, and I'm going to be honest, and I've had to do this like a couple times. Sometimes I feel like I'm burning the candle from both ends. And I'm just constantly going. And I woke up Monday feeling so disoriented, like I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know what time it was. My husband was already ready for work, and I wasn't even awake because I just felt so disoriented. So I was like, I just need to take like a week. I need to take a few days from lives, and I'm still working in the background, but you know, sometimes you just got to regroup, and it's okay. And that was a hard lesson to learn. Like it is going to be okay. You can take a few days and not go live, and your people are still going to love you. So I've had to do that a few times over the years, but that's what I had to do. I had to take a break. I had to regroup. And just get back on track. So that's what I did. I'm back. It is Friday. It is Free Friday. So everybody get up, get off the couch, get out of the bed, get out of the chair. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Woohoo. And it's Free Friday. Yeah, and I knew y'all would understand. You know, I literally run this business by myself and out of my house, so sometimes it does get really overwhelming. But I'm here. I'm here. And we are going to do the unicorn kit. So if you've already got your unicorn kit, this is the live. If you have not gotten your unicorn kit and you want it, it is on monkeyscreations.com. I think there were 7 left this morning. So you get the rail, you get the cute unicorn vinyl, you get this awesome purple ribbon, the unicorn ribbon, and you get the whole roll of white decomesh and your zip ties. Okay, and the wood beads for the pumpkins are back in stock. The black rhinestone snowflake Santas are back in stock, as well as the red rope. So those are all back in stock. You can get them at monkeyscreations.com. You did miss the dance. What was you doing in the shower? Get out of the shower. So let me bring you down and we'll get started. And then we will give it away. So all you have to do is comment so that I can do comment picker at the end. And you have a chance to win. So let me get this out of the way. A feather. Good morning, good morning. So the rail, who hasn't, thumbs up, who hasn't done a vinyl on the rail or a vinyl on the boards at all? They're very easy. All you need is a wet paper towel or a water spray thing. And this squeegee is from Unique in the Creek. You can grab it there, or you could use a credit card. Y'all have seen me use my Measure Buddy. So whatever you have on hand, it's your first time, welcome. Whatever you have on hand, as long as it doesn't scratch your vinyl, you're good, okay? So if you're using something else, I do recommend you take a dry paper towel and just wrap the end of it so you're not using anything sharp or that could scratch your vinyl, all right? So what we're going to do is take a wet paper towel, and I'm just going to kind of run it over just like that. Doesn't need to be soaking wet. You never knew the water trick? What? And then take your vinyl, and I always peel mine off from the bottom just in case, you know, I get a little kink or something. It'll be at the bottom and it'll be covered up by all the mesh and stuff. So we're just going to take our vinyl off, maybe. Okay. There we go. Good morning. So take it off just like that. And we're gonna try to line it up. I keep meaning to check that outlet because my light keeps going off. So let's see if we can line this up first try. We did it, we did it, we did it. Let me put my glasses back on. And then just take your squeegee or whatever you're using and go from the inside out to push the water and the air bubbles out. I did it! Got an air bubble right there. Let's see if we can push it out. There we go. So what does the water beforehand do? It just makes it easier. Like if I didn't get it lined up, I could just easily pull that vinyl back off and put it right back down. Okay, so the water just makes it pliable until you get it right, basically. It gives you a second chance. And then just take a dry paper towel. And wipe off the excess vinyl. You haven't done any vinyl? They're so fun. You're welcome. All right. Then we're going to add our zip ties, and I generally use the bottom 2 holes. So I'm going down flat end of the zip tie facing up, go down 1 hole, up the next on all of the bottom holes. Now I have numerous ways to do the rails on my YouTube channel. So if you don't want to do it the way I'm doing it today, there's all kinds of tutorials on my YouTube channel as well. You did your first scary clown. Yay, wasn't it fun? I do have the clown kits coming in. That is usually a staple for me this time of year, those kits. Good morning, good morning. Hold on, let me see that question. Can you use glass cleaner? Oh, you can. Yes, you can. You can use glass cleaner as well. Absolutely. Okay, so for the petal I am going to close the outside 2 holes. And we're going to leave this middle open, and I'll show you why. You don't like the scary clowns? And a lot of people don't like the scary clowns. For me, and what I tell people is, it's not always about what we like, but it's about what our customers want. So I don't like everything I make, but it's what my customers want, right? So, all right, so there's that. You've got the Grinch face. Awesome. Y'all be careful with the Grinch and the other things that are copyrighted or trademarked. I'm sorry. You don't want to get in trouble with that. So the mesh, you get the whole roll of white mesh. I did cut this at 20 inches. Okay. So all we're going to do is, and I'm going to prep my ribbons because I'm going to put my ribbons and the mesh in at the same time. So my ribbon tails are all 14 inches. So these 2 come with your kit, and I'm just laying one right over the other. Find your middle. And we're going to go ahead and scrunch this up. Hello, hello. Okay, just like that. Get them going in the right direction and just kind of put it aside. Take our 20-inch piece of mesh, and I'm just going to scrunch it right up the middle. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to bring it up. Now I did not heat seal this. I did not wood burn it. Okay, so we're taking all of that, putting it right in that zip tie, and taking our ribbon tails and putting it right on top. And zip tying it all in there at once. Just like that. Okay, so that's what we have. And so we're going to do this. I know, I'm so excited for my candy corn nails. We're going to do this 1, 2, 3 more times. Find our middle. They are really fast, easy, and you can do so much with them. Like you could, and I keep meaning I need to do the diva head, and I keep forgetting. But you could do them like this, or you can turn it upside down and have like the unicorn facing that way and decorate this part. Or you could even do it sideways. There's so many things you can do with these, and the different directions you can take them. You want to do the black cat? Oh, I love the black cat. And I think that kit is still available on my website. I got quite a few of those when I loaded them, so. just flip it up. So we're just essentially putting one ruffle over the other. Now, if you don't want to, you really don't have to put ribbon tails on the inside too, because that's where our bow's going. So it's totally up to you. I'm putting them in. So is there any different things to do with the okay, so now we're going to go to this side. Yeah, I love that ruffle too. And you can still see once we bring everything down, you will still be able to see that gorgeous unicorn. That's what you don't want to cover it up, right? You did miss the happy dance. You did, you did. You love unicorns? Well, I will be giving this one away. And even this ruffle, you could make smaller. You could do a 15-inch ruffle like this. Totally up to you. But I think these ruffles just make it really girly, really frilly for the little girls. Okay, so I'm just I'm mirroring what I did on the other side. Good morning, y'all. You have a newborn niece? Aww. She was born with heart problems. I'm so sorry. Stacy, it's a 20-inch on the mesh. Now I know it looks like we're covering up that unicorn. I promise it won't in a minute. You've never done a rail before? You've got to try at least one. All right, so the middle, I am not putting any tails because that's where our bow's going. We are still live to do 2 turkeys. So for this one, we left that zip tie open because we're just going to do a ruffle. Okay, still 20 inches. You can do 10 inch because mainly I just want a piece of mesh down there so that our bow doesn't sink in, right? No sunken bows. Okay, so just keeping it a ruffle. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Oh, I love that unicorn clock. Absolutely. All right, let's make a bow. So you still have tons of mesh. How do you hang it? I'll show you at the end. Remind me. So you still have tons of mesh left for another project. So these are the 2 ribbons you get with the kit. Let's see. I just want to see how well that holds a curl, and it holds it really well. Generally, when I know it holds a curl really well, I'll leave them longer because then I can just curl them up. Don't start with the real boars. How much ribbon? You get the whole roll. You get the whole roll of the unicorn ribbon and the whole roll, 10 yards of each. The Mac Daddy of bow makers. Absolutely, Jen. Yeah, you could make probably 3 rails if you don't do as big a bow and those kinds of things that I do. Absolutely. Ooh, that was like nails on a chalkboard, y'all. All right, now our unicorn ribbon is directional. So what I'm going to do to just make it a little bit easier is I'm just going to cut 2 pieces. Cut it in half and then place them individually so that our unicorns aren't upside down. Do you usually give a roll of ribbon with it? Absolutely. Absolutely. When I do a kit, everything that goes in the, everything I use goes in that kit, down to the zip ties. Okay, so now both of our unicorns on each side are going down and not upside down. And we're just going to start with our loops. Couldn't cut the head off. No, upside down. Yeah, that's just my, I mean, some people don't care. That's just one of my little, like, pet peeves. Hello, hello. And we're just going to cut this off right here. You just ordered the kit? Yay! Yep, this is the 654321, so it's 6-inch, 5-inch, 4-inch, 3 loops, 2 loops, 1 loop. That is typically my go-to formula for bows. Many kits only include the pre-cut strap. Yeah, not mine. Not mine. Now, there's many times, especially lately, that I can't find like the 10-yard rolls, but I'll get the 50 and cut it down to 10 yards. You still get the whole 10 yards. But yeah, I don't do strips. That's too much work for me. That's y'all's job. Did I get your message? I do not recall getting a message from you. I'm trying to think. I don't. I'm just going to grab a pipe cleaner, or you can use a zip tie if you want. Totally up to you. I can ship to the UK, but it's expensive. I ship stuff to Canada all the time, and kits are usually on average $40 just for shipping. Exactly, Gloria. Yeah, I don't. And honestly, it's just extra work that I'm not willing to do. Did you see my comment earlier, Karen? I honestly couldn't tell you, hon. All right, so you still have that much of the purple left and that much of the unicorn. And I use a lot of ribbon in my bows, whereas you don't have to. So you could have more. All right, let's dovetail our ends. Make a breast cancer ribbon. What you mean? Like, is there breast cancer ribbon? Or... Who's foggy? It's not foggy on my end. Oh, Karen. Sometimes it's hard even for me. But I drink a gallon of water a day, so I'm constantly... Oh, the breast cancer. Oh, okay. Have I used that one? I seem to recall using it maybe 3 years ago. I think I did something with it, but I have not done anything with it lately for sure. Now look, if it, see, I can't get it to spread out, y'all, just give it a yank. All right, so there's our bow. Let's get our rail back over here. Now for the rails, I generally, for the bows, I go in with a pipe cleaner, the top and the bottom, okay? We'll get it fixed here. That's why I don't fluff them too much until they get on my wreath. I don't know how I got one side so much bigger than the other. There we go. Our tails, some curls. For my bow, gosh, I couldn't tell you. I don't really, let me see. It looks like approximately 16 inches. But it all really depends on if it's going to curl. So if your ribbon is not going to curl, I don't make long tails. Because for me, and it's just personal preference, I just don't like my tails to hang down like that. I mean, that's just me. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but that's just how I do it. So if I can't get this to curl like that, then I don't leave my tails this long. Does that make sense? Okay, so see how it's kind of covering up the sign a little bit, the mesh is. So I'm just going to tug at the mesh and bring it out. And then it's just a matter of playing with it, y'all. Hold on, I'm looking at the camera trying to figure out this ruffle's driving me. And the good thing about the ruffles is you can just kind of ruffle it in on itself. So what I do is, I don't necessarily always use these. What I do is I take my Gorilla Glue and I'll attach a cable mount down here, and that's generally what I hang it from. Unless the customer wants a big hanging bow, then I will add one. But so yeah, just I use the Gorilla Super Glue, the gel, and then just attach a cable mount right to the back of it. That's how I hang mine. That's so cute. Karen, it's just a matter of how you do it. My bow's not covering the unicorn now. All right, who wants to win it? Because it's Free Friday. Free Friday, Free Friday. Let me get my computer over here. I remember watching you when you worked from your sofa. My kitchen table with my hutch that stored all of my supplies. And now I've got, what, 2 rooms, a kitchen, a hallway, the closets. Oh, God. Let me, oh, I forgot my phone. That's all right. I'm going to pull up, Facebook isn't available right now. You better make it available. There we go. So remember, you must be here to win. Just bringing up my personal profile so we can bring up Comment Picker. Got a tangled up mess. All right. So here we go. Can y'all see the screen? I'm looking for my water. So I'm hitting the unicorn kit. Getting all the comments. Y'all know I gotta grab my phone. Let me find you. There we go. So here we go. Right. Y'all ready? Drum roll. Eileen Chamberlain. Eileen Chamberlain. She said, your unicorn is just adorable. Well, it is yours, girlfriend, if you're still here. Let me take a picture. You remember the hutch, right? Eileen Chamberlain. And if anybody sees her, let me know, because I don't see all the comments. Oh, I showed how to hang it. I take the Gorilla Glue and attach a cable mount right to the back of the board. I generally do not use those holes. There she is. Eileen, just send me your address. You can either private message me here on the page, or you can send it to monkeyscreations.com, and I will get it shipped out to you Monday. All right, y'all. That's all I got for you. What else is going on? What else? All right, any questions, y'all? Any questions? VIP group, what's going on with y'all this weekend? Lori is up on Sunday, and I think that's it for VIP this week. So y'all have an awesome day. And I will, what am I doing this weekend? I may pop on this weekend. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to get my house back together, y'all. It always looks like a tornado just came through it. It's horrible. All right, y'all. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.